Ready. Play.
Yeah, I mean, so we got 2-0 in terms of the head-to-head. The first match they played being last year in Miami, a total battle, breaker, and then Dimitrov won the third set, and then the other one being at Laver Cup where it was two breakers. So been tight contested battles. Talk about an intriguing matchup in terms of the lefty forehand to the one-handed backhand. Now we're on clay, so it's going to look a little different. What are your thoughts here, Fergus?
I think this is, Tabilo hasn't blown me away with his level yet over his last two matches. He played a below par first set against Wawrinka, and then I kind of thought Wawrinka would come through that match anyway, but yeah, came through that well. Obviously, hadn't been in great form recently. Had that classic against Monte in Miami that seemed to go on for a year with all the crowd stuff. But Tabilo, he played a solid level against Djokovic, and I think solid's the word that describes it best. He didn't play anything too fancy on the court, and he just played his tennis. And yeah, but I think Dimitrov comes through this quite easily, especially if Dimitrov plays anywhere near his best tennis. In Dimitrov in two tight sets, maybe 5 and 4.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Dimitrov has so much to offer to this tournament in terms of his comfort, not only in terms of the city, the location, but on the clay court. And I think if you talk about like anywhere close to his best level, like today was so far from it, where I was like, he really just needs to make a few balls and grab a little bit momentum, and then have the ability to kind of run away with this match in terms of playing a player who just has nowhere near as much experience. When you're playing those top players, the nerves obviously come in. So I think I'm not maybe as convinced as you in terms of straightforward 5-4 type of victory, but I am leaning Dimitrov to come through here. But you think about Tabio, I think this is, I guess, his biggest winning streak of the season thus far. So, he's riding a little bit of a high, definitely coming off beating Djokovic again. So, you never know what that can do to a player, but on the flip side, there can always be a big letdown. So, that'll be something to watch out for. Should be a good battle.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.